Good evening and welcome to the EPL wrap-up here on the United Hour. Right now, the president Chad is unavailable, so today he sent for the doctor to deal with diagnosis. This was going on the EPL this weekend. It was a nice weekend. Today, I'm joined by I would say the number one gunner I know personally, Mr. Tristan. You see, Tristan the gunner. Good evening, Tristan. How are you today?
Good day, Mr. Jesus.
Nice man,
Dr.
nice
Zeus, how are you, man? I'm good.
nice man, nice man. Good. Well, before we get into, I just want to say congratulations so far. Say congratulations to the Gunners right now. I know you're having a nice time.
Jesus. Dr. Zeus, why you starting so? Why you
Well,
starting so?
I just wanna say thanks. Welcome back to the top.
Jesus, listen to me, Jesus.
Well,
We,
before we get
we, we
to
don't
get
pre, we don't celebrate, brother. We
all
don't
right,
celebrate.
you're right.
Trying something is better to
Mm,
try and fail than fail to try.
all
I
right,
know my team trying. It's not easy to get congratulations from you. I will take it. I'll be humble and I'll say thanks very much.
all right, my brother. All right, my well. We have three games I want to focus on today. Right.
Okay.
We just do a little preview, a little preview, and the commentators and the viewers will get their view on some of the stuff here.
Right.
But the first game I want to really get into right now is the Southampton Chelsea game. Now, it's about the games that took place. The Fulham game, they won that 2-1. Mitrovic score
Mhm.
again. Mitrovic score again. He's just
He's a beast, boy. He is a
yeah,
beast.
he just doing his thing there. Fulham won.
Mhm.
But Chelsea 2-1 losing to Southampton away. Good afternoon, Mr. Philip. So with
That's it.
Southampton beating Chelsea, that's a second loss. Both teams on 7 points. What would you say that is Chelsea problem? I mean, they have the dream Raheem still scoring.
Well,
But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So as a Ghana fan now, what do you think could be Chelsea's problem
I think
before we
Chelsea problem, everybody know they need a proton striker right now. Right?
mm,
I find they should have taken the gamble in terms of playing that youth man who they send Southampton on loan.
Broha?
Give him that gamble and let him play up on top.
Mm,
Right? Let him play up on top and at least strengthen our midfield. All real buy players, all get the sugar that effect. But I don't know what all intend to do. If all
mm,
buy them for a system, or just buy players for buying sake, just to have a body there.
mm.
I don't know exactly what it is Tuchel going and do in terms with that midfield. Because without Kante especially, all it is really goals for everybody.
Mm.
And all the centre backs, all the strength in the back line. But Kubali, if you really look at how he performed with Napoli back in the years, he will score goals. He'll
Mm,
also concede. He's a goal scoring centre back. He does
mm.
concede some easy goal. And I was really, really surprised to see Southampton take that lead and give all of that run. There was more vibrant. They wanted it more that day.
I,
And
I
that,
think I think most Chelsea fans would agree with me that we wasn't seeing the venom. We wasn't seeing the venom with the Chelsea. They weren't playing as though they wanted to win this game. They were playing
yeah,
with emotions. I don't know what was the issue that day, but we still have to give kudos for Southampton. They actually the game when they played against United, it was 1-0, and
yeah,
they
1-0. They're
and
supposed
they
to get a
actually
penalty. But some United fans will say no.
no, but they play good. Lavia and Armstrong coming up big for them just before the half, and that was
You know who
basically
surprised me too?
the end of the
Bella
game. There,
Ketchup, boy.
Bada,
Darling youth man. Yeah, boy. And he was in Liverpool Youth Academy.
uh,
And I have a friend in London, Jasper. He's a
mm,
scout
mm,
for Fulham. He
mm,
was telling me, yo, Bella Ketchup. Since last year, he said, whoever get he in 2 years' time, he could be a big one. See
mm,
Southampton by he. I said, Bella Ketchup. I said, yeah, Jasper, easy real deal. After I see he perform against United and all, yeah, man throwing himself all on the ball, like them long time defenders, Hata and
mm.
so them Italians. I say, yeah, boy. The
Yeah,
kid
and
are
well,
real. The kid
and
are
as
real.
of as of right now, Southampton are doing good for themselves. I mean, they are Chelsea on 7 points. They just lead
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea on goal difference right now. But
Right.
as a Southampton fan now, when you look at the previous three games that you played, you lost 1-0 to Chelsea. To Liverpool, to Manchester United.
Right.
You beat Chelsea, and you're seeing how you're seeing that you beat Leicester before United, and you're seeing the progress. You're holding it ends with these juggernaut teams. As a Southampton fan now, how would you feel when you see your team coming out on the field? Because next week they play Wolves this weekend coming here.
I will, as a Southampton fan, they will feel that they head in the right direction in terms of where youth development is. If you look at the goalkeeper under 21, the buying from various the top six youth academy and gain them an opportunity, a platform to express themselves. When you
Mm,
look at it, you have Bella Ketchup from the Liverpool, you have the goalkeeper from City. He was in the Premier League too, goalkeeper for City. Then
mm,
they buy some wingers from City recently. So they strengthen up in that department in terms of the wingers because Walker Peters and the left back also because he does play both left back and right back for them. They add Ainsley Maitland Niles, who's English international player, Arsenal player also. I really hope he go there and he offer some experience to them, especially wherever
mm.
they decide to play him. They bring in a lot of youth and not only youth but hungry youth who want to make a name for themselves. So they have a platform now to showcase to the world and showcase to their main club. Yo, all of them want me to be in the starting 11, just like Broha with Chelsea. I could perform on this platform, and
Well,
so far so good.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they have nothing to lose. The Southampton literally have nothing to lose, so they could basically let reins and let loose the reins and just see what happens. I mean, other
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Palace and Brentford drew 1-1. Leeds and Everton drew 1-1. Those four teams, and especially Leeds and Everton, it's it's
Mm-hmm.
is a but especially Leeds and Everton is like a grasping, a drowning men. Both teams grasping to see who could pull down.
Survive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last season both of them was down in the it's just above the relegation zone. So hopefully Everton catch a link with Liverpool this weekend coming out. I don't see it happening though, but we would see. Um,
In
uh,
in terms of that, Everton and Liverpool, both teams trying to catch a link, but Everton made some good buys in terms of bringing back experience in that midfield.
mm,
Gaia, he know exactly the league. He will have been phenomenal for them ever since. He have been a
mm,
very good professional for PSG. Whenever they call upon him, yeah, he may not have the legs again like he had before. Because he's like what 33, 32, 33 around there. But
mm.
his experience will help in terms of he will share his experience to the youths, especially them young Evertonian growing up. I see all I wanted Gordon. Gordon is a fighter. He's a man. He trying to take up the anchor from Richarlison since he leave, and
Yeah,
so far so good.
yeah, and those were the way I said there is very much correct, and I will hope we'll keep an eye on Everton and see what comes up with them. That was that wrapped up Tuesday's games. Wednesday, Independence Day, we had Bournemouth join sorry, 0-0 with Wolves. Um,
Mm-hmm.
West
Good
Ham,
result for them.
West Ham and Tottenham drawing up the little London derby there, 1-0. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal came back. Well, not came back, but they secured a vital 3 points to remain perfect of the league against Aston Villa. That goal that Aston Villa scored, though, wasn't that supposed? Do you think that should have been called off?
According to certain rules and research, yeah, but as you see, I wouldn't want to blame the referee too early.
Mm,
But as you can see with the tournaments, international tournaments, English referees are not being called upon. And you can see in terms of like that there, VAR should have at least sent the referee to say, yeah, what's going on. The goalkeeper was trying to come, the man was holding his jersey, and it stood. We answer back. I say, come and take its part. So I have
and
no problem in terms of that.
and that's the thing with Arsenal this season so far. You're scoring them within the next like 3-4 minutes. They're back on the case to get that equalizer or that that going ahead goal. Martinelli scored for you all. Martinelli and well, on to score my namesake, Gabriel Jesus. Douglas Lewis scored for Aston Villa. The
Was a
guy,
beautiful goal, man.
he is much wanted. So Aston stays perfect on top. Um, we'll get into all just know a little further down in the show. I want to talk about Mr. Bong to score, the amazing, the hurt, the man who hurting hearts right now, Mr. Haaland. That guy scored a
Lord.
back-to-back hat tricks, the fastest of two hat tricks in the EPL ever. The most goals in August, 9. He's played 5 games, 1 assist. So I mean, it is just
I
Cancelo
just
scored.
vexed I didn't pay, I just vexed I didn't make him a captain in the fantasy league. You know, I was had a Jesus is my captain right through. I still loyal to my team.
But this Haaland, I don't think we all knew he would have been a success, but not at this level. This level is just like we weren't expecting him to explode onto the league as vital as he did. He smashed 2 records in 1 month, most goals and
Uh,
fastest to 2 hat
a
tricks.
colleague,
So I mean, the second. Hmm?
a football friend of mine, from Germany,
Mm.
Amen. He's a Bayern Munich fan. He say he always say the English Premier League is a joke league. Alan go show them exactly what it is. And with the back-to-back hat tricks, everybody was convinced. Everybody was like, Amen, we don't realize what you're saying. That man is a monster. Because
Yeah,
even here, like before the game, there was whispers that the Premier League managers having meeting asking how you going to stop Haaland from scoring. How you going to, and they're trying to find a way to stop him. The thing is, he good in the air, he good on the ground, he'll take you on, he will turn you, his back to goal. The man just good.
yeah,
The only person can stop him from scoring is he himself. And you can
yeah.
see that.
Yeah, the Newcastle game, he could have the first game he played on, he could have scored two. He could have scored a hat trick the very first game he played.
Yeah,
But
Liverpool in the in
yeah,
the in the cup. Yeah.
oh, no, not in yes, yes, sorry, yes. In that game,
Yeah.
he could have easily smashed up this team. Now he, as I said, he's the fastest to score back to back. Well, 2 hat tricks, the first 2 hat tricks in the EPL. The
Mm-hmm.
second, the second place right now, I think 21 games they took to score their second hat trick. He did it in his first 5 games. His most goals ever scored in August at 9. 9 goals this guy has already scored in the league. Now, you an Arsenal fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. The president is a Manchester
United.
United fan. And just the when the rumors started circulating with Haaland coming to the EPL,
PPL.
people were already speculating how, just as you said, how we're going to stop him. Now that we have seen what he can do now, you you are Arteta. What are you going to let your players? How are you going to let your players deal with this beast that has been unleashed there?
I'm gonna play mind games with him. He's very good. He's very good in terms of everything he does.
Mm.
I'm gonna play mind game just like how Vieira put Anderson on. I can't remember his name. I don't want to say Chihuahua to disrespect the guy from Liverpool and them Liverpool fans. But you see how Anderson get up into his head?
Nunez.
Nunez.
Mm.
I would get one of my players to get into his head. And the person who I would target is a gambler, is Xhaka.
That's the same
Get
guy.
into Yeah, Xhaka.
Mm.
Get into your head. Tackle him, thing him, and just interchange your players. Everybody just throw him, just chuck our foot.
Mm.
Foul him. Get into
But
him.
you think he I mean even at 22 you think that's gonna throw him off. He's under the guidance of one of the best coaches ever. And he's already known Pepper's gonna tell him what to expect. So you think that is gonna throw him off as
It
much?
may it may throw him off too because he has some niggling injuries also, that does affect
Mhm.
him.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
So yeah, you
I
get
think
he head on
the
terms of that. Yeah. A little
yeah,
tackle
yeah.
here. Not to injure him, huh? A little
Mm.
tackle here and everybody interchange. Okay, cool. But there's your man. One man just mark him right through wherever you go. You go in the box, out of the box, you stay on him. It
Yes,
work
yes.
it work against Messi. It could work against him. Alex Ferguson
Well,
did it.
we would see if that works out. I mean, Next up for Manchester City is Aston Villa. That's the rematch of the final game for the season last season.
I
And
see
next,
Aston Villa gain 6. I want them get 6.
so another hat trick for Haaland. And, and
Easy.
and next up for Forest is Bournemouth, which is right now the league's punching bag. So we will see what Bournemouth and Forest offers this week coming here.
I think Forest will get back up because the buys they buy, people, it's 21 buys they make, right? For the
Mm,
season. If you look at it, right, Cooper is not no madman. People can say it happened with Fulham, it happened on Norwich buying 20 players, Aston Villa, and then they went down. Stephen Cooper is an experienced coach, and he buy players who he worked with before and who have an understanding to the system that he's played, right? And before he bring them into the system, he had them training, meaning the players who came up with him, he gave them that opportunity. If you realize they're not good, he discard them, he put them on the bench, and he just bringing in the players he buy slowly in. You had the Brazil international Lodi left back. He'll do better than the guy who's there right now. You bring in the front centre back. You bring in Amboli
mhm.
from Wolves, who's a very, very good guy. He rough in the back. Sometimes they play 4, sometimes they play 3 to the back. So they buy players to suit his system,
So you think
right?
they're not going to be a yo-yo club as the
They will,
clubs go
they will
on?
get some licks, yes. They will get some licks, but they will upset people also because they're
Yes,
not easy to play against.
yes. You don't see them
City,
going down and
I
coming
don't
back
see
up.
them going on. City
It's,
and them is big sides.
mm-hmm,
So City and them will exploit you. And a day when they get footy, they will eat their food,
mm-hmm.
right? But not going back down, sorry to say.
Yeah,
They are the punching bags of the Premier. They are the punching bags of the Premier League, literally.
definitely, definitely.
But they
Um,
will get 1 or 2 wins, because
yeah,
anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League, and that's the beauty of it. The best league in the world.
of course, come on, that's done. That goes without saying. So before I continue, I just want to let all the viewers know on the various platforms. You can send a message in. Let me hear from you all what you all think. If you have something personal to add to the conversation or something you like to hear specific. Wrapping up on Wednesday's game was the Liverpool Newcastle United game. Firmino scoring and Carvajal scoring in the 98th minute, and debutant Isaac came across and opened his account. Um, this game, as the ticker clearly states there, they got 3 added-on minutes onto the added-on minutes.
So good time.
No, this ought to be Klopp's clock now, because this is the same thing that Liverpool fans used to complain about. I don't hear them complain about this here. No, what do you think? What is your take on this
On
extra
the game itself.
extra time? The game itself was just Newcastle
I
is
find
doing it.
the second goal Newcastle score was ruled out. I find it was one side. That's just me. I am
Mm,
biased.
mm.
I don't know how they draw the map or how they think, but it has been onside for a lot of clubs. I don't know how he was offside. Right? The extra time, I think they just wanted them to win or somebody to win. Newcastle could have won it. Unfortunately, they lose and Liverpool win. It happens. It happens in football. Sometimes you win because they had the opportunity to kill them off in the 90th. Newcastle had plenty chances. They threw it. Liverpool get lucky. They make their luck in the moment. Youngster get a goal. They win 2-1. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. The extra time given, kudos. It has happened.
It does. And
I
as I
hope they
told
get extra time against Everton this weekend also. That's it.
I told I was told Chad last time I was on the program. I said sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. When you
Mhm.
nothing could beat luck. Nothing could beat luck, no matter what you're trying. You
And
know,
you know
so
what I laugh at also is I laugh at they celebrated against Newcastle. And or even the pundit and them was like a step in the right direction. Look at what it means to him and the club. I did
really,
that last week and I get ridiculed. All right, cool.
but 3 points is 3 points in the bag, and
Facts.
Liverpool, they climbed their way back up to sixth after a horrible start. And
Mm.
they, along with the team who wrapped up the prior week's game, Leicester 0, Manchester United 1.
One.
So, I mean, Manchester, after having this abysmal start, they got 3 wins on the spin.
Now
What?
they're unbeatable. They're
So,
unbeatable and
is it,
unstoppable.
so now I think the question now that everyone asking, is it that, especially with this game, is it that Leicester is that bad or Manchester United was just that good in yesterday's game?
I will say both.
It's a combination
Leicester
of.
is a combination of both. Leicester are horrible right now.
Mm,
They remind me of West Ham. They're predictable in everything they do.
mm.
And United have been good. Kudos to the best centre back according to their fans. Martinez, the pit bull. He's very, very good. He's the best. He win all his duel, but they ain't counting Brentford dueler where he missed the header. They ain't counting that. But he has been superb for them in the back and I've been biased.
Mm.
The best thing they do is actually leave their captain on the bench. That's the best thing United ever done in a long while.
Well,
They make some good signings. They sign a brilliant guy from Ajax who scored 8 goals and assist four for £100 million, €100 million. That's a brilliant signing for them. They signed Casemiro, world class centre defensive midfield for £70 million. He's 30 years old and he have about 4 years in him still.
I
They did
feel
a
like
great job.
I feel like you want these United fans to come on here and they're gonna give you everything. I don't think there's a bad gamble with to get Casemiro. And despite his age, he is one of the best centre backs. They wanna be
I didn't
yes,
say anything bad.
yes.
I just stated facts.
Yeah, but how old? But De Bruyne. I know I'm not gonna get drawn into this conversation here. Today is the proof. Jadon Sancho scored, assisted by Marcus Rashford. What do you think that this goal means for for Sancho? You
Well,
think he's getting back his groove, he's getting back his confidence. Him and Rashford getting back into the clicking. Because last season Rashford fell off. What do you think that
well,
is so far?
what I would say is this. According to United fans I spoke to earlier this morning,
Mm,
Jadon Sancho has finally arrived at Old Trafford after a $73 million pound bid. I told them last year it was probably language barrier leaving Germany to come back England. Mind you, he have an English tongue. He disappeared whole of last season. They say he wasn't given an opportunity. I said, all right, but if you speak English and you come from Germany, it would have been an easy transition to come in the league. So I say it was a language barrier now, but that is why I just say. So now he's there, he's scoring goals, and he at his best. Nobody can stop him right now. He at his peak right now.
Well, I mean, Ten Hag made a technical shift and switched him to the left. I think that opens up room for Anthony on the right. You have Fernandez who was roaming in the middle. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with Ericsson behind him. And well, I was surprised Scott McTominay started, but if Varane could fill in, not Varane, sorry, Casemiro fills in that spot there. And I think United, after that start they had, you mean sometimes the car just need a little kick. You know, at start, you get little problems, you fix it. And honestly, I'm going to say, once this team here, not minus the McTominay and the Ilanga, you get the Anthony and the Casemiro. I think this team would they will go back up top. They will go back up top. They Ronaldo
But they
didn't
are
start.
Alex Teixeira. I just saying, they are
Yeah,
Alex Teixeira.
expect
Everybody Alex Teixeira in this league. Everybody, including my side also. We Alex Teixeira.
well, I'm glad to say that so I could segue into this program here. This part of the program, with the review. Let's go on to the preview. The big game for this week is the old rivalry. The rivalry in the Premier League. The Arsenal perfect looking to maintain your perfect start versus
We are
United.
perfect in many ways because you
Mm,
see, all the rival fans say that we are perfect. But
mm.
us as Arsenal fans looking, we still see the mistakes that our team get away with. We see the mistakes our goalkeeper make, lapse of concentration, the silly little goals, Saliba scoring own goals. You know, these little things we see. But you know what? The mentality to the for Arsenal fans was an eye opener, all or nothing. I don't know if you see it,
I didn't watch it.
but it gave us a opportunity to see what it's like because some of us think that Mikel wasn't good for us. Um, he don't want us to win. He's sabotaging the club. But it was an eye opener for us Arsenal fan. The change of culture, the togetherness he bring is
Mm.
no long. We are no longer Robin van Persie leading the club. Uh, they need Fabregas to lead the club. We are a team. So which means whatever team assembled to go to Old Trafford, we'll be playing as a team. Win, lose or draw, long as they're together and they organize everything in terms of they believe in themselves and they play the football that they know they could play, I believe we could come out with a good results.
Yeah, it
That
sounds to Manchester United fans, it will sound as though you're making excuses before the game start because
well,
you can't we
the
can't
Manchester
deny we can't
the
deny.
Manchester United fans will assume such, but at the end of the day, you beat up a Liverpool side that was depleted because of injuries. You're playing
Mm,
an Arsenal side that not at the full 100, but at the end of the day, you all say we're perfect.
mhm,
So if we beat you guys, does that mean you all are shit? Shit meaning, excuse,
mm.
safety, health, innovation, technology. You need that in the world to survive. Just say it.
Uh, but
So
but
it's
then
asking.
but then because I've said before on the show that Arsenal right now how they are running, they're winning. Then people started to point out to me that look at the teams Arsenal faced: Crystal Palace, Leicester, Bournemouth, Fulham, Aston Villa. They haven't faced any major contenders. This is the first major test you all have. And oh, Martin, oh my goodness.
Martin, but hey,
Oh gosh. All right, Martin. I'll come back. I'll come back to you just now. Just now. So the people would say that the biggest test for Arsenal will be this weekend with Manchester United. In fact, for both teams, this will be to see how Ten Hag's rejuvenated Manchester United looks and faces against the team who is literally perfect, regardless of what you may Arsenal fans may think or say out to us outside here. Seeing a team on top perfect, it'll bring a smile to your face. But you all haven't faced anyone of real ambition, of real tenacity.
I'll ask you this question, right?
Mm,
Manchester City with Haaland. Who
mhm.
did they draw with?
They drew with Newcastle 3-0.
Right. But who gave them real competition? You're trying to say Crystal Palace, not so?
The Crystal Palace game when they came back, yeah, they were down
Yeah,
2-0. Right.
there was down 2-0. And Crystal Palace played that game without Zaha because he was
Mhm.
out injured.
But
Right?
the only two teams that you all played that Man City played was Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Um,
Crystal Fulham, don't forget Fulham.
no, City haven't played Fulham as yet.
No, I'm getting a point. You
Mm,
see, they say we haven't played nobody, but the thing is, all the games we play was not easy games. Everything was tough. Everything was tough. No,
but you
there's no easy side. There's no easy side in the Premier League.
right,
Fulham,
but what I'm saying is
Fulham drew
the
at Liverpool.
okay, but the original point that you made was that um anybody could beat anybody in the league.
Yeah, anybody could beat anybody.
Right,
Yeah.
you all have beaten everybody you face so far. So it sounds as though in case Manchester United beats you all, the excuse will already be there already. But anyhow,
But we
anyhow,
know it can be excused if we lose against the best Manchester United side it have
mm,
on paper.
on paper. All right, okay then. All right. Well, I hope the United fans they're listening and they would remember this and they would come gunning fear. They will come gunning fear. Anything
I'm
less.
going to Old Trafford, right? I will tell you this, and
So
this is
what,
a
what you
true
think?
story.
What you think?
This
What
is
you
a
think
true.
is your before you give me that true story? What's your prediction for that game?
I'll be honest with you. As I call everyone, and I told them, I say Arsenal win or Arsenal draw. We leave there with something. Will be a positive. You know why? We don't have our main six, which is not an excuse.
Mm,
Lokonga and Xhaka going and start that midfield, right? Odegaard is injured, right? So which means Vieira may have to come in. And Marshall, he haven't been introduced to the league yet, bearing the ankle problem he had on Portugal when he was sick. So he's not fully fit yet, but at the end of the day, whatever team Arteta send out there, he's the coach, he's the manager. We believe in whatever it is he choose. At the end of the day, we'll back them.
So points for
Right?
sure.
Yeah. Ramsdale and all may not even just play. Hamstring.
Yeah, I saw
So,
him
so
down.
we kind of handicapped. We're not sure who going to play from who not going to play. Zinchenko out of it. Jesus will play. Long as he bearing his foot, you know. And I know them fellas will go out there and give their all. They've been to Manchester United, been humiliated. Many people will remember the 8-2 hammering. We know about them kind of thing. Many people remember the 1-0 victory. So we went. We had some good time. We win our league in Manchester United already in 2002 on their grounds. We went at White Hart Lane. So it's a new team. The fundamentals are there. We learn a lot, especially from the mistakes we made from last year, not missing out on top four. I believe them fellas grow. I wouldn't believe they learn a lot from it. And I hope they are more hungry than we the fans are hungry for success. Simple.
Well, I mean, yeah, I hope so too. Before we continue there, for those who are interested in the fantasy show will be on Tuesday, the 6th of September. So look out for that. I myself always start with fantasy, and like after the third month, I just forget this video. I always remember it again. I always fees out and forget it. But the transfer window has closed. Abama who? Abama what? Abama blood clot young. That is what it is. That is what it is. So Chelsea secured Aubameyang. I honestly heard Bill Edwards talking. Honestly, as a Chelsea fan, we have a history of bringing Arsenal players across by us and giving them European accolades. What do you think? What you as an Arsenal fan, you see Ashley Cole came, you see Giroud came, now you're seeing
Fabregas.
Gallas, you see Fabregas, now you're seeing Aubameyang coming across. What is the general perception from the Arsenal fans?
As an Arsenal fan, our general perception is this: Aubameyang is all wash. We give him to Barcelona because he don't fit our coach's mentality. He will score goals for you guys, yes, but if you watch his body language in terms of the video, when you interview him about Arsenal, he's always hype, always happy. But remember, you get a player who, God forgive me, who just get bullied in terms of the breaking to his place.
Yeah.
You're not in the right mind frame right now. It is for you to get around and your kids see again pistol whip to leave Barcelona to go to Chelsea. It's hard for him. So mentally, I don't know what frame of mind or what type of Aubameyang will be getting. If it's the Aubameyang who mentally ready, or if it's the Aubameyang, I just leave Barcelona because my family life at risk. I sign a 3-year deal, plenty money, I comfortable. Let me just come and just go with the ramp. Because remember, at the end of the day, Aubameyang needs service.
Well, he will get that. Definitely, he will get that. Definitely.
Yeah, he will get.
Giroud got the same thing. Giroud got the same thing.
Yeah, he will get that.
The transfer window closing, right? So who you think won the? Sorry for continuing there with Aubameyang. I know you will go down because Chelsea Aubameyang, and I know that.
But I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him at the end of the day. Well, with the transfer window closed now, what team do you think won the transfer in terms of getting the players needed specific for the jobs that they were looking for?
I'll be honest with you. The best side in the world that get the best deal and everything is Barcelona with financial fair play out the door. I don't know they could sign all them players without thing, but in the Premier League, I will say without a doubt Manchester City.
It's a City
with that robot up in front there. You have De Bruyne, you have Bernardo Silva, you have Budewan, you have Foden, You have even said the centre backs, you have the left back, you have the right back. He just getting ball. You had to
So
stop
you
the
think,
ball to get into him, and
so you
that's a
think
difficult
even,
job.
so you think even without Alvarez, who they got as well, that's the Haaland.
Alvarez are not, and Alvarez coming on and scoring goals even that year.
Yeah, but he scored two against Forest this week.
That's
Previous.
I don't tell you the capabilities they have. The only thing is, I don't know if Pep could do a madness and say, all right, Alvarez, you start, Alan, you bench. You know, you like to do them thing because Champions League is Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah, the Champions League. I mean, they're not going to win it anyhow, but so look forward to next week. The first game, well, this weekend, currently here, sorry, we spoiled the game. We starting off with a huge derby, the Merseyside derby tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
morning. Everton, Liverpool. What do you think about that one then?
I'll be honest. Liverpool. Everton could sneak it, you know. I would love for Everton to sneak it. But I could take them draw. I could take a draw. I
Think
want all draw.
well,
Fair enough. I want
what
all draw.
what Martin Phillip here spoke about here with these 7 years. No, I was not fully aware of that, and I saw it with Dortmund, and it showed that he took them, he built them, won the league,
Send them on a pinnacle,
finals,
and then
and then you see the same graph. And what Martin is speaking about here, I think next season is Klopp's last season, and as well as Pep, if I'm not mistaken. So you're going to see a tight race to see who will leave at least winning. Now, as I don't want to digress, but I have to go in a bit. I want to speak a bit about what Martin Phillips spoke about there. What do you think would be the future of Liverpool if Klopp leaves? If he leaves the end of next season?
remember the Liverpool with Andy Carroll and them
Mhm.
guys, Balotelli. That'll be the next few. That'll be the future of Liverpool because I don't see them. I don't see them thinking. I don't know what coach they will get. I can't see. I can't see them being successful again. Van Dijk getting beat from being the best defender in the world to me in centre back.
Mm.
I can't see. Trust me. I can't see them doing any better. You know, Allison making mistakes. They, they move from Kairos and now and them fellas get old. They starting to get like Kairos.
Mm.
They moved from Jamie Carragher, who was good in Champions League, but in the Premier League he was crap. He never won the league. So Van Dijk moved from up here. John Terry Eski, centre back, captain, to Jamie Carragher. Premier League version.
Well, I mean, they could also follow the line that Manchester United went. They went through a serious. They went through from 13 to now, right? So that's what that 7, 8,
It's a
9. Yeah.
possibility.
So
I say
it,
Liverpool come in 10th. Everybody laugh at me when I tell them that.
I don't think they will come 10th, but
Newcastle will finish above Liverpool. And you hear that today's date. Today's what date?
just no. Let me write this down here.
Friday, the 2nd of September at
Newcastle.
approximately 6:38. Let me say 6:37 to go a minute fast. Newcastle going to finish above Liverpool.
All right, I'll put that on the board. I'll put your name on it. That's it. So you would organize with the president with this ridiculous statement to me here. Today's what is second? Yes. You laugh over that. All right,
Nothing wrong with that.
no, I write it down. I write it down. I want to make sure. I want to make sure. So that when
Newcastle financially in a better position to bring players what Eddie Howe wants. And they're doing that.
but
They're
I don't.
hungry.
Yeah, but the same thing can be said with Manchester United. I mean, Manchester United started off this season with 2 losses, right? They started off with 2 losses, and now they are 3 wins on the bounce, regardless of the scoreline. They're winning. The fact is, they're winning. This weekend, I mean, finishing off this wonderful football weekend, playing all in. So, I mean, as I said, it's just the football fans just getting spoiled this weekend because we had the Bees versus Leeds, which definitely is going to be
That'll be a great game.
that will be a very exciting game. I have the Bees down to win that game.
I had the Bees too because I think Leeds miss out on someone of their target and the Rodrigo injured.
Yeah, I think so.
Rodrigo injured. So
and then well, we have Chelsea, West Ham. We have a nice little London derby there.
I put that down as a draw. I never say a little loss. I say a draw.
Well, that's been kind. Thanks.
Yeah. I never wish for people to lose. At
No,
least draw.
well, West Ham honestly have surprised me because I honestly had them
High
season.
hopes, eh?
They have high hopes because David Moyes was doing a wonderful job with them. They only have 4 points, but 4 points Chelsea only have seven, so they win that and they could actually, go on seven with next to Chelsea, and there's going to be a whole nother bacchanal there by itself. Uh,
But
a nice high flying game with Newcastle United versus Crystal Palace. Where you put that one? I put that as a win for a
I
high
went for
score.
who?
Newcastle to win by a high scoring win, like a 3-2 or 4-3 or something like that.
Mercy. Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
Zaha motivated. Zaha signing a
mm,
new deal. Should be
yeah,
announced. Um, I see Zaha to score. Saint Maximum injured, but the new little weapon up front there, boy. Wow. I watch he runs that guy make. I could
very
say
good.
it as a high scoring draw, a
Yeah,
3-all or a
something like
4-all
that.
draw. Yeah, it could be a
Yeah,
goal fest.
because I mean, Newcastle fans excited. They held the champions Man City to a wonderful draw, exciting draw to me, early contender for game of the season already. And then they
Yeah,
pushed Liverpool to the end, and they could rightfully think or make the statement that they were robbed. It was understandable there. They pushed Liverpool down to the end, and
fast.
Newcastle have been very, very exciting, and I think that they are about to make the league a big seven. I think they're about to make the league and turn the league into a big seven. And
Newcastle.
yeah, definitely. And they're gonna tweak it for another team from EPL to end up in some European competition because
But,
it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
but whoever win FA Cup this year should be able to qualify for Champions League.
The Champions
Yeah,
League or Europa? The Champions League.
Champions League.
Bec-
Anyone from the Big Six win FA Cup, automatic qualification as
But
of this.
I'll have to clarify that and get back with you on
Yeah,
that one. I didn't
trust
follow
me.
up on that news there. But we have Nottingham Forest who signed two teams coming up against the punching bag of the league.
I
Wow.
love them. I love them, boy. I love them and the owner because the owner is just, he's a millionaire and he
Mm,
just love football. He big, he huge, and the man that's go to all the games, sit down with the fans. It's not like he's saying no by himself, like certain owners. The
mhm.
stush, he's sitting down in the middle of all the fans and that. Yeah, his own seat, and he just excited. We don't understand. He acts. I just excited about this team, but I really love this team.
Well,
I want this team.
both of them 15th and 16. Nottingham Forest 15, Bournemouth 16. Both of them on 4 points. The drubbing that Bournemouth get, and although Forest got a drubbing, the Forest on top -9 versus minus 14 goal difference. So I see Forest winning this one.
Excuse
I see Forest winning this one.
me.
Um, I don't see Bournemouth coming out of this game at all with any kind of points. Early contenders. This is the first episode on this show. They were early contenders to go down. Wasn't expecting them to get to sack Scott Parker, but
That was harsh. That was
yeah.
harsh.
But I see the three Englishmen, the three former players getting sacked. Frank, Gerrard, well, Parker done going already. So Frank and Gerrard and then Parker going. You understand? But I said you like Bacchanal. You like a lot of Bacchanal.
Thanks, Martin. Thanks, Martin.
Matter what team? Let me know what team you back then. Let me know what team you back, Matt. We have another London derby, Tottenham versus Fulham, and that should be
I
exciting.
expect Mitrovic to
Score,
destroy
huh?
Tottenham defense.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think so. You forget they have the hair
Tottenham,
puller. They have the hair
Tottenham
puller.
only play defensive. Tottenham play at counter-attacking football right through.
But that's what
Everybody can make them out.
but that's what Conte does. That's he success with Juve, Inter, Italy, Chelsea, with that.
Yeah, but Fulham, if you look at Fulham and the signings they make, Fulham play beautiful football with that target man, Mitrovic. You
Yeah,
think Mitrovic staying down just so? He'll
I'm
bully you.
I'm not saying though, but at this one, I don't know how to call this one. I think this is
I go with
definitely
Fulham.
a producer winner. I don't know who's gonna win. This game is not gonna be a
Fulham,
draw.
it'll be 3-2. Fulham.
3-2. 3-2 Fulham. All right. Well, we'll see how your picks come out next week. Wolves Southampton. That game should be a draw. Definitely should be a draw. If
I think
anybody wins, it's gonna be
Wolves
so.
could nick it 1-0. Wolves could nick it 1-0. Let's nick it 1-0.
Just down in the dregs, slipping one.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Manchester City. Oh well, look at the as I've mentioned it, he come up. He's a Man City fan. Well, boy, Philip, I am
Martin
very.
Phillips just won the other day.
Why you so? Why you
Asking
disrespecting,
for a friend.
why you disrespecting my fans and them like that? My commenters. Why disrespecting viewers like that? Why?
I just
Manchester
asked that question.
City,
Sorry.
Aston Villa, sorry, versus Manchester City. That no, I have a little conspiracy theory about how this game ended last year because how it is the contract with Grealish. If City won the league, they had about to get like about I think 40 million, something like that. So
Mm.
the conspiracy nugget is like something wrong with that. They're
I
looking
don't
for
know, but
lectures there. But
yeah,
this should be an interesting game though. Although City is gonna lay down another marker on Aston Villa. So they can't slip up Arsenal or they can't
I
slip up.
want. I don't know. I want Aston Villa. I think about 6 or 9 because I wanted to one deadline day. I've been
Uh,
on. I salty real bad about 6 or 9.
Brighton to win Leicester's game. That's on Sunday. I have that definitely done. Brighton to win.
Yeah, Brighton to win.
I love Graham Potter as a coach. I definitely think he's destined for bigger job in football. He's done a
Maybe
terrific.
Liverpool new coach. You never know. They might cut the club.
Look at look at that. Leicester, Brendan Rodgers. I think he is. This is his last year at Leicester.
He wanna get sacked. If he gets sacked, it's 25 million. You know.
Well, he's doing a very good job. They have 1 point. They have 1 point. And now the thing is, the last time they were in this situation, they survived relegation and they came to win the league. So I mean, sometimes things has come full circle again. Who knows? And then the big one to finish us off again. I just in the last few years, this game has never interested me as Manchester United versus Arsenal because the two teams I don't like, and the games tend to be boring. But this year, this game has to be and definitely going to be an early contender for top four. This look like a fourth place game. Definitely. Definitely. No, I don't want to be disrespectful. Listen, understand why I'm saying this. This game here, Manchester United are back to fifth place. If they win this, they break into the top four. You all win this, you all extend. You understand? So I don't think that the general consensus that Manchester United was going to get relegated or they're not going to enter the top 10 or the top, even top 6. I think that consensus has gone, especially with beating Liverpool. Because this game here, they already beat Liverpool. They already beat the top 14. So they're coming now for another one. They're coming for the perfect team. And if they beat you all, everybody have to watch them, stand up and watch them. Like maybe off brand is a good Brian, is a good coach. I think that honestly Manchester United is going to beat Arsenal.
They go and beat us.
Yeah, definitely. I have it down as 3-1 or 2-1.
That was a nice prediction. That was modest.
Yeah, yeah. And because as Philip said there, he's a City fan. And I want to say this one for Philip. Manchester City just wants to keep winning. So all you have to keep winning. That's all they have to do. The many pressure is on all to remain perfect. You know. So and that's the wrap up for next week. I honestly think. Well, I mean, you have Arsenal down as a once they come with something, a point.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that
say anything. I see my
no,
side come out.
we're coming up with a point, something.
We have something to prove.
All right. I mean, this game has been the pinnacle game since EPL has started. We do the rivalry history, Fergie, Wenger, and I think that no, maybe now is Ten Hag Arteta. You don't think so? You don't think that's Ten Hag Arteta time
I
now?
don't think Ten Hag will be Manchester United coach for long. Just
Why?
say.
Why?
In time, history ever we have repeated itself. You will see by next year, please God. All
Why?
who Ten Hag in now and all who Glazers out right now could be Glazers out and Ten Hag out just now. Just
Why?
like when they get Ole the sword, they'll get Ten Hag the sword just now.
So why would you make that bold prediction?
Because it's the history of Manchester United
Was that?
since Fergie left.
Yeah, but they have it's not to say that the Glazers are giving him what he wants. and they actually open the purse and say, buy what you want, what you need.
It has certain Manchester United fans saying they only do that because the fans riling up.
Well, I mean, general consensus will rule like that. That's how things supposed to go. I don't think that is it the say for Arsenal the same thing too? You
At
want
the
them,
time, you know it.
why? Oh, that's just Pep understudy, nothing fancy about him.
All right. Understudy won two trophies already.
Ah,
That's
my
it.
goodness.
Thanks to Chelsea.
Oh my goodness. Oh
That's it.
my goodness. But anyhow, that is the wrap up for this here. Now, before I leave, I want to ask you this.
All
Just
right.
this based on the prior 5 games. 5 games. What's your prediction for the top four come next year, the end of the 30th game? What's your prediction for the top four?
Top four. City, of course.
Hmm. City to win it.
Yeah. Arsenal to fight for the top four. We will be strengthening in January.
Mm.
Um, I'll get ridiculed for this, but Fulham.
Fulham. Look, Rob
Yeah.
Wallace already come into here and say Arsenal fans don't feel the win the league. Wallace,
Arsenal fans, you see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you, my fourth person, my fourth choice.
uh,
I want to say Chelsea. That was
uh,
between Chelsea and Tottenham.
well, you see, look how you see what I tell you they will come for you. You see what I tell you they will come for you. You see what I tell
But
you they will come
Arsenal,
for you.
no, Richmond,
Arsenal not
they
good.
can't. Arsenal was never good. It's only telling me we got enough. And I was very modest. I say straight up, Manchester United is the best club in the world. Or let's
Hey,
sign €100 million
the sarcasm. The
forward
sarcasm.
who score 8 goals and 4 assists.
Now, what Martin Philip now said there again is something that Manchester United fans all have spoken to have understood that is a work in progress. Similar to what Arsenal they understood that it was a work in progress. I don't
Yeah.
think Manchester United fans expect Ten Hag to win the league this year or get treble this year
If
and
what's my
win Europa.
I
I
can
don't think
send you a voice note of our
mm,
Manchester United diehard fan.
mm.
First game of the league, the man see coming out from the beach in Maracas. He watching the start of the 11 and he feel Manchester United can win the league and laugh.
Well, I mean, everybody to each their own. And I don't think the minority reflects the majority. But in a case like this, and as Wallace and Mr. Ghana said just now, Arsenal not good. Talk
We
done all
never say we good. It's
slowly
always
win.
say we good.
But facts is a stubborn thing. According to paraphrase my good friend Mr. Ghana, facts is a stubborn thing and don't care about your feelings. The fact is, you all on top of the league currently. So, if I'm an
We
Arsenal
had to be
fan,
doing something, all right.
if I'm
What's
an
the
Arsenal, if I'm an Arsenal fan,
Arsenal fans not celebrating that we on top of the league. It's United fans that celebrate like last year
mm,
and year before, they on top of the league and then all they come down. Chelsea fans the same thing. On top of the league and then the elephant. We don't go with that we don't move like that.
and Vince, you see, I told you they will come fade. I told
I
you that.
want them to come for me. I have nothing to do more than back my side. My side, all they claim we good. We doing something, we on top of the league.
City, Spurs, Chelsea, Man
Chelsea.
United, Liverpool, Arsenal. So that's how. So Martin Phillips says the final, his top six actually is going to be City, Spurs, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Liverpool come in 10th, eh?
Wow,
Liverpool come in 10th, eh?
wow. Arsenal's going to Arsenal at some point in time then for them to reach quite down to sixth again. I mean, let me be real, just that. Any
Good.
fan, any fan whose team at this point in time, regardless of the size they face, they win 100%, 15 points, 15 games, playing good football, playing good at good brand. They are going to be cocky. Now I understand the humbleness in I understand that.
I'm always a humble fella.
I understand that. The smile on your face says
Always a humble fella, man. I humble.
no. It and this was told you earlier. You see how it is now that this game here and this weekend coming in when it done Sunday. When that game finished Sunday, there's gonna be a lot of banter around because nobody wants a draw in this massive game here. Nobody wants a draw. This is Manchester United, not the fans, the players catching this winning streak. They catch this winning streak.
Happy
And
for them.
right now, they red hot. Arsenal red hot. This is
when you get a cool, what it does do? It doesn't get rid of it. All right.
So
right now we see cool. They're gonna get rid of it. That's what I say.
You're making excuses before the game start. Why?
I'm being modest. You're gonna get rid of me.
I've never heard that. I've never heard Arsenal fan be modest in my life. Don't play shy because people watching, they listening to you talking.
No, I talk. I'm very modest. I'm telling you honestly. Arsenal of long ago, in terms of one person team, is no longer a one person team. We are a team collectively. Meaning, we play for each other, we fight for each other, and we try to leave everything on the bench.
But everybody does that.
No, not everybody.
Every team does that. I mean, United.
All right, I'm United.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm talking about. I want to play against Arsenal, and you can see if
you know what the Manchester United fans will laugh at you? I want Maguire to come in and score ahead at the beat only. Bad. Comes on the 96th minute.
But the thing is, but our goal or his own goal. You love to score them shepherd on goal and scratch here.
You are definitely going to be invited here again. Anytime Manchester United beat you. In fact, regardless, you're going to come back here next week. You're going to have to answer.
I went to know, listen, there's nothing wrong with that, And I will tell you this. In 2009, I went Margarita. When I went Margarita, I was the only Arsenal fan. When all the people across in the Barcelona jersey. When Nicholas Bentner scored, and I learned a very early thing. You don't pre-ejaculate and celebrate early. I jumped up, yes. I was younger then. You understand? But after Messi and them come and score a hat trick, I feel sick. Everybody want to know Spanish, English, French, everybody. All of them. So I know what it's like to be ridiculed. Being an Arsenal, if I put that on my CV, I should go and get any job I want anymore. Because we are accustomed to heartbreak. So when them come in and tell me shit up, they're going to beat me. They're going to do this, they're going to do that. After winning 3 straight games, 1-0. All right, no problem. Because they buy the best centre back in the world. He winning all the ball. He's very tall. And they're the best defensive midfielder in the world for 17 million.
You see what I
thought? Anthony.
You see what I'm talking about?
Casper, brother. Don't forget Casper, brother.
I want
who know him to speak English because he now come to the league to score goals.
I want my producer to put back up that comment. But some producer can put back up that comment for me, please. Pull it back up. Yes, that. You see that right there? That is what I know. Arsenal fan, don't be humble. Say it.
I know you're humble.
No.
I just tell you
because it sounds to me and the other viewers and listeners of this program, it sounds to me as though you're making excuses before the ball kick, before the whistle blow.
I'm not Chelsea, pa. I'm not Chelsea.
No. This is not between Chelsea. This
I'm not Chelsea. We're not making excuses.
But you
win, lose or draw, I'll always wear this jersey proud.
So I can say without a doubt, like how the Manchester United fans are sure they're gonna be taller. Why you can't make that assertion?
Honestly, we start in 11 first. Because I have injuries. Honestly, we start in 11 first. I have injuries.
Where Harley Quinn? You had to be a joker for real. Where's Harley Quinn? You're supposed to know.
No, I want them to say confidently they're gonna beat me.
But they said it. They didn't see it yet.
I'm happy for them.
Bring back up.
I will come back here.
Bring back up the comments with the Manchester United fans.
Them girls will be like, what? All right, no problem.
I tell you, Chester, they will come for you. They're waiting and they will listen to you.
I happy for them.
Listen to you. You must be, you know what? The next time this game, when is the next game? When they're playing in Emirates, I want this year, the Arsenal fans, United fans, I want that to be a live game in person, face to face.
I want to give you a little history about last year. Not last year. When it was we beat them 1-0 in Old Trafford.
That's what you
I
see.
wasn't
You say
alive. Listen to
you
me.
say chess.
20 Manchester United fans on the live. I'm the only Arsenal fan.
Mm.
I get what they're going to score, what they're going to do. And thank God for Pogba and the long legs. I went on a penalty. You know what they tell me?
Uh,
Nothing. You know, before the 90th minute, it's just I alone on the live.
uh, so you think so you think that it would have nobody to answer if for some reason not yet. But I have Manchester United to win. Honestly, I have them to win.
I'm glad you had them to win. You
And
want me to lose too? Nothing wrong
I
with that.
know, no,
I
no,
had Southampton to hold all there 2-1. I am being modest.
it's
It's
nothing.
part of life.
I'm answering as a football fan, not a Chelsea fan. Honestly, the problem with waking up a sleeping giant is when the giant get up, everybody roll on everybody. That is the thing. The giant wake up, United wake up. I'm not saying about me.
I glad you don't recognize my team as a giant. I appreciate such.
What giant? This is not
I
Wenger is not
appreciate
there.
such.
Wenger is not there. Mourinho don't make all relevant.
But Ateta beat Mourinho.
Pardon?
Let me
I
let you know this.
I
Ateta beat
I talk
more
about
the top
I,
6 sides than Wenger did in his tenure.
I'm talking about Chelsea, sir. No Arsenal, as my good friend Mr. Ghana now said, Thierry Henry should be sued by Arsenal fans for imposing his mental this sickness on all his fans. He had give
And
them
so Alex Ferguson should be congratulated because you know why? He have big grown men still believing that Manchester United still good. We should end the program with that statement. Simple.
Oh gosh. If any of the Manchester United viewers want to say something, not disrespectful to my Gunners guest here today before we wrap up. Yeah. But laughing at you. But laughing
No, I
about
like what you say. You say Arsenal is a giant. That's all I read.
yeah, but you
I
see,
didn't read that.
very real bias in it. You're real bias in it. You're
If I'm
real.
Manchester United fan, I assume I am a giant. Well, thank you very much.
No,
I'll be very much. Thank
you know
you.
what, you very well know that is not what he meant. You see, this is
He
what I
put it.
want.
He put. He
But
put up.
this is what we know Arsenal fans to be cocky with no substance behind it. Nothing. Nothing behind it. And don't worry. Don't worry. We'll have you back here with all of them.
We have plenty licks to get. I understand
Oh,
that, but right
goodness.
now,
Listen to me. We don't care about 10 games now. Wait, just
Robert Wallace, when they get ball, Ken Prime, when they shave your beard, don't come telling me nothing.
and that is going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
I don't.
Oh
I
my
say one
goodness.
thing. I'm one Arsenal fan that don't support the FTV at all. They're very biased. You
Anyhow,
understand?
just that anything you want to say before you leave it, without attacking the viewers of this wonderful program. Anything you want to
I
leave
wouldn't.
us?
I wouldn't attack them. I would like to say two things. Big up
Mm,
Trini Gunners and the
mm,
whole team. We see you
mm.
guys out there on Sunday. You know, one thing I must say I admire about us fans, we could pick on and share a little laughter, talk nonsense, and we don't take it serious and take it outside the realm. I like to target somebody, chastise somebody like them English fans and them. And I must say, congratulations to such, right? And next thing, live in love and unity, live in peace, no violence. Foot Talk group also big them up. They have a whole star Manchester United fans inside there. A lot, trust me. Trevor
Mm.
Rodriguez and the whole team, Aaron, Ali, all the CJ, everyone, all the big up all there also. And this weekend, it's Pikong and rivalry is our love. Win, lose or draw, I'm a Ghana. I support Arsenal with all my heart, literally. And thanks for being on the program.
Yes,
I don't mind
Manchester.
coming back on anytime.
Definitely.
One
Thanks
more
for
thing, one
being.
more thing, one more thing.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Anyhow, Chester, thanks for being part of the show. To the reviewers, the commentators, the likers, the sharers, make sure to share the page, like the page, comment on the page. Always leave something. Leave a comment. The fantasy show will be on Tuesday, on the 6th. Um, Again, I want to thank everyone who has been on the program today. The president of the United Group, Mr. Chad. Only again, Mr. Wallace Prime, Mr. Prime, Mr. Philip, always on the program out there. Thanks for always being here. Mr. Ghana, you see, you like Bacchanal here. I know you like Bacchanal. But as I leave you, as always, remember excellence is a habit, make it yours. Be good, be better, be your best. And until we see each other again next week, and we definitely would do, be safe. And this is Dr. Zeus. I have the prescription for the pain, and the EPL is over. Let's check me. Check me next week. All right. I'll have a good one, a safe one, and a better one.
Support the United Hour. Click that like button and subscribe.